If you're into cutting your own firewood, you probably have a chainsaw. And from time to time, that chain on the saw will require sharpening. This is what's done in the Do-It-Yourself Home Improvement Plus. Today we're going to demonstrate how to sharpen a chainsaw chain. Chainsaw chains frequently require resharpening as a result of hitting objects when you're cutting, such as a nail or a piece of barbed wire or something like that in the wood. The chain on a chainsaw runs approximately 2,800 RPM at idle and 3 times or more of that speed at full power. And most of the time when you're cutting wood, you're operating at full power. Should the chain happen to hit a metal object, such as a nail that's in the wood or a piece of barbed wire, the chain will become very dull very quickly. As a matter of fact, at full speed, it only takes a nanosecond for every tooth on the chain to become dull should it hit an object. Sharpening the chainsaw is a very easy task. However, there are some precautions you should take. Always make sure that the on-off switch on the chainsaw is in the off position. The last thing you want is for the engine to make a little chug as if it was starting as you're moving the chain through the cycle. This particular chain is a 3/8 very aggressive cutting chain, and it sits on a bar that's 20 inches long. Consequently, the chain has 72 teeth on it. It is critical when you're sharpening a chainsaw chain that you maintain the same profile on the blade. If you don't, you have a different profile on each of the teeth, the chain will eventually wear out very quickly and also wear on the bar, in addition to, as you cut a large piece of wood, you'll tend to draw the blade at an angle rather than a straight cut. To help maintain the profile, there are file guides of several different makes and types to keep the file aligned with the blade as you pass the file over the tooth. Okay, so to begin with, we always want to wear gloves. And the reason we want to wear gloves is these teeth are very sharp, and it doesn't take much to cut it. To begin, we find the master tooth on the blade. That's where the blade is put together to form the loop. We use that as a beginning guide. We take our 3/8 inch file and 3/8 inch file guide, and we simply place it in the tooth, maintaining the hash line parallel with the bar itself, and we stroke each tooth one direction only. When sharpening the chainsaw blade, the file tends to hang up as you pass it through because of the little burrs on the outside of the tooth itself. As we go through the process, we rotate the chain backwards to expose more teeth. And we file it exactly the same way so we maintain the profile on the tooth. Once you have completed one cycle, you have to turn the saw in the opposite direction to get the opposite side of the teeth. You do that exactly the same way by aligning the hash mark to the blade itself, and simply move the file across the tooth, only putting pressure on it in the direction and move. When sharpening each tooth, you only draw the file one way across the tooth. If you pull it back and forth such as that there, you'll do very little to sharpen the blade, and you won't be able to maintain the profile on the cutter itself. Once you've completed the cycle again, all 72 teeth have been sharpened. And that's all there is to sharpening a chainsaw blade. For more information on do-it-yourself home improvement project, take a look at our website at Do-It-Yourself Home Improvement Plus.